Hi my dear students, this is Suhasini. Today we are going to see exercise 1.3. So already we have seen first 5 sum. So today we are going to see the continuation of these exercise 1.3. Okay, so if you have missed that video's link I have given in description box. Watch the video and make notes. So now we'll see 6th sum. A function of f is defined by f of x is equals to 2x minus 3. Okay, so first you have to find f of 0 plus f of 1 divided by 2, which means similarly like 5th sum. So wherever you have x, substitute 0 and find the value. Then wherever you have x, substitute 1 and find the value. That value is substitute in this equation and find the answer. Okay, so we'll first find f of 0. F of 0 means what? Wherever you have x, substitute 0. Okay, so which is 2 into 0 minus 3. So anything into 0 is 0. So 0 minus 3. So the answer is minus 3. So f of 0 is minus 3. Next, f of 1 will find. So which means 2 into 1 minus 3. That is 2 ones are 2 minus 3, which is minus 1. So f of 1 is minus 1. So substitute this both value in this equation. So f of 0 is what? So f of 0 is minus 3, then plus f of 1 is what? Minus 1 divided by 2. So plus into minus is minus. So which is minus 3 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so minus into minus is plus, which means 4, but greater number symbol is minus, so it is minus 4 divided by 2. So 2 ones are 2 twos, so your answer is minus 2. Okay, so now we'll see next one. You have to find the value of x where f of x is 0. So what the f of x value they have given, it is equated to 0 and you have to find x value. Okay, so 2x minus 3 is equals to 0. You have to equate that as is equals to 0. Now what you do, you shift this minus 3 this side, which becomes plus 3. So 2x is equals to 3 and x is equals to 3 divided by 2. Okay, so 2 is in a multiplication format here. If I shift in that side, becomes in a division format. Okay, so which becomes 3 by 2. So this is the x value. Next we'll see next sum. So this is also you have to find x value, but here f of x is equal to x. Here they are equated to 0. Now we are equating to x and find the value of x. So 2x minus 3 is equals to x. Okay, you have to equate it to x. So what you do, take x terms one side. So 2x plus x, if I shift this side becomes minus x, and plus minus 3 if I shift that side becomes plus 3. Okay, so now 2x minus 1x is x is equals to 3. So your x value is 3 when you have equate the substitute x. Okay, next you have to find again x value here, but f of x is equals to f of 1 minus x, which means in the place of x you have to substitute 1 minus x. So first what you do, whatever you have in f of x place you substitute, that is 2x minus 3. Here in this, wherever you have x, substitute 1 minus x, so which is 2 into 1 minus x minus 3. Okay, so next 2x minus 3 is equals to, which is multiply inside, so 2 into 1 is 2 minus again 2 into x is 2x minus 3. Okay, so minus 3 and minus 3 I will cancel, because if I shift that minus 3 this side becomes plus 3. Plus 3 minus 3 will get cancelled. Now 2x is 2x. So if I shift this minus 2x this side, which becomes plus 2x is equals to 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4x is equals to 2. So x is equals to 2. Already I have sent, if it is in multiplication, if I send that side becomes in a division format, it comes in division. So divided by 4. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. So your x value is 1 divided by 2. Half is your x value. Okay. So this is first sum. We'll see second sum now. So seventh sum. A open box is to be made from a square piece. So from a square piece, a open box is made 24 centimeter on each side. So each side is 24 centimeter. It's what? A square material. From this, the square is made. How it is made? So it is made by cutting into equal squares from the corner. So in each corner, equal squares have been cutted. Then the box is made. Okay. So express the volume V of the box as a function. So as function you have to express the volume. Okay. So got it? A square type material. In that material they have cutted 4 square pieces on the corner. Then they made a box. Okay. So you have to find the volume. Okay. So it looks like somewhat like cuboid. So what we'll do? So volume of box is equals to volume of cuboid. So volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height. Okay. So now just see this image here. The distance from this point to this point, what they have cutted, that square. So that distance they have given as x, and even this is also x. What they said, the total is 24 centimeter. If I take 2x, it becomes the remaining part, this and this becomes 24 minus 2x. So 2x I am minusing from 24. So the remaining part will be what? 24 minus 2x. Got it? So here also see, this is x and this is x. Totally 24. So the remaining part will be 24 minus 2x. Got it? So see this image now. So this is your breadth. So breadth is what? 24 minus 2x. What is the length of box? That is also 24 minus 2x. And the height will be x. Okay. So this is what your height, x. So we'll substitute that here. So length is what? 24 minus 2x. And breadth is what? 24 minus 2x. And height is x. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll take this as a minus b whole square, because a minus b. So what I'll do, I'll take this as a minus b whole square. So that is 24 minus 2x whole square into x, which is, so this is a and this is b now. So we'll substitute a minus b whole square. So what we'll do, a square, that is 24 square, plus b square, that is 2x to the whole square, minus 2 a and b. Okay, our a is 24, our b is 2x. Okay, into this total is multiplied with what? X. Okay, so now what is 24 to the whole square? It is 576. Okay, then plus, see this 2x whole square, this square belongs to 2 also and x also. So first 2 square. 2 square is what? 4. Then x square. Okay. Minus. Then 2 into 24 is 48. 48 into 2 is 96. And you have one x here. So 96x. This totally multiplied with what? 1 x outside. Okay. So now what we'll do? We'll multiply this x with this first. So 576x plus, again multiply with this. So 4 into x square into x. So already you have x square here. One more x becomes x cube. So 4x cube. Then minus. Again this x will be multiplied here. Already you have one x here. One more x, if you join, it becomes x square. So minus 96x square. So rearrange it. 4x cube minus 96x square plus 576x. So this will be your answer. Okay. So now we'll see next sum. So 8th sum. A function f is defined by f of x is equals to 3 minus 2x. Find x. So where f of x square is equals to f of x to the whole square. Okay. So what they said, f of x square is equals to f of x whole square. You know what is f of x? Substitute here. So, you know what is f of x? You have to find f of x square, which means wherever you have x, substitute x square. So, 3 minus 2 into x square, because this is f of x square. Here what they said, f of x to the whole square, which means f of x is this one, 3 minus 2x to the whole square, to the whole square. Okay, so now you just write this here, 3 minus 2x square is equals to, this is a minus b whole square. Just now we saw a minus b whole square, this is our a and this is our b. So a square, 3 square plus b square, so this is our b, 2x to the whole square. Okay, then minus 2a and b. Okay, now what you do, 3 minus 2x square, then 3 square is 9, then again this square belongs to 2 also and x also, which becomes 2x square is 4 and x square. Okay, then minus 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12x. Okay, now what you do, shift all the terms this side. So 3 minus 2x square plus 9, if I shift this side becomes minus 9, plus 4 if I shift this side, this becomes minus 4x square, then minus 12 if I shift this side becomes plus 12x is equals to 0. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll add or subtract the similar coefficients. See, minus 2x square minus 4x square, so minus into minus is plus, so minus into minus is plus, so minus 4 minus 2 is 6, greater number symbol is minus, so minus 6x square. Okay, then you have only one x term, just write there. Then 3 minus 9, so 3 minus 9 again 6, but greater number symbol is minus, so minus 6 is equals to 0. Okay, here I'll take minus 6 outside, means I'll take common. So if I take off minus 6 here, if I take minus 6 here, remaining is x square, so x square, then minus into plus, plus into minus is what? Minus, then if I take 6 this side, so the remaining is 6 2s are 12, right? 6 2s are 12 and x. Okay, then again minus into minus, plus, I already took minus 6 outside, so just write 1 there. Okay, so is equals to 0. So if I shift this minus 6 that side, which becomes 0 divided by minus 6, so 0 divided by anything is 0 only, so just skip that and write x square minus 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, so now you just make a factorization here. See here, I can write this as x minus 1 whole square, because it is in the form of a minus b whole square. See here, I'll show you. See, we'll take a as x and b as 1. So if I do that, a square plus b square minus 2ab, which is x square plus 1 square is 1 only, then minus 2 into x. See, so this is what? X minus 1 whole square, a minus b whole square. See, you got this here. So we'll substitute this as x minus 1 whole square. See, if I shift this square that side, which becomes square root, so square root of 0 is obviously 0. So what we'll do, directly we'll write x minus 1 is equals to 0. So x is equals to, if I shift minus 1 that side, that becomes plus 1. So your answer is 1. Okay, so now we'll see next sum. So now we'll see ninth sum. A plane is flying at the speed of 500 km per hour. So per hour its speed is 500 km, it's flying. Then express the distance d traveled by the plane as a function of time t in hours. Okay, so already they have given speed. So speed is what? 500 km per hour. Okay, and they have given distance, that is d in terms of kilometer, and time t, that in terms of hours. Okay, so you have to show f of t, that is function of time. Function of time you have to show. So what is the formula for speed? That is distance by time. So speed is equals to distance divided by time. So here they didn't give any distance and they didn't give any time. So they have given speed. So what is speed? 500 kilometer. So 500 kilometer per hour is equals to d divided by t. Okay. So just shift this t this side. So which is distance is equals to 500 t. So what is your distance? That is 500 is t. So f of t is equals to 500. So this will be your answer. So now we'll see tensor. The data in the adjacent table, so this one depicts the length of women's forehand. So this is the length of forehand. Correspondingly you have their height. See, correspondingly height. Based on this data, the student find the relationship between height and forehead length. Okay. So the relation formula is y is equals to ax plus b. So where a and b is equals to constant. Okay. So first they asked whether it is a function or what. So to know that, what we'll do with this given data, we'll make an arrow diagram. Okay. So this will be your x, that is forehead length, and this will be your y, which is the height. Okay. So this is 35, 45, 50, 55, then 56, 65, 69.5 and 74. Okay. See correctly, for 35 it's 56, then for 45 65, then for 50 it is 69.5, and for 55 it is 74. So each have their unique image on y. So all the elements in x has its own unique image on y. So therefore it is a function. So right there, all x has unique image on y. Therefore it is function. Okay. So next, find a and b. So you have to find a and b, which is a constant term. So what we'll do, so you have y is equals to ax plus b, right? So any y and x value you take from this table. So find, take most of all the easy terms. Why? Because if you take point terms, it will be difficult. So first we'll take 35 and 56, then 45 and 65. Okay. So first this x and that y, that is when x is equals to 35, what is our y value? It is 56. So you substitute here. So in the place of y, 56 is equals to a into 35 is your x. 35 plus b. So 35a plus b is equals to 56. So take this as equation 1. Okay. So next you take this, when x is equals to 45, y is equals to 65. So again substitute this in this formula. So y is what? 65 is equals to a into 45 plus b. So which is 45a plus b is equals to 65. So take this as equation 2. Now what you do? Simultaneous equation. So equation 1 and 2. You just take this equation 1 and 2, that is 35a plus b is equals to 56, and 45a plus b is equals to 65. So if you take like this, here you have to change the symbol. So if it is plus, it should be minus. If it is plus, minus. Again if it is plus, it is minus. Suppose if you have minus here, it becomes plus. Okay. Now, so 35 minus 45, it is 10. Greater number symbol is minus, so take minus here, a. Okay. So plus b and minus b will get cancelled, is equals to 56 and 65. So it is 9. Greater number symbol is minus here, so take minus 9. Okay. So if I keep a here and shift 10 that side, becomes divided by 10. That is a is equals to 9 divided by 10. This minus and minus will get cancelled. Shift this 10 this side, which becomes divided by. So a is equals to 9 divided by 10, but you can't substitute in a division format, so just write this as A is equals to 0.9. Okay, so A is what? 0.9. Write this in terms of division format, that is 9 in point format, so it's 0.9. Okay, so this is your A value. Now you got A, you want B. So what you do, take any one of the equation 1 or 2, substitute this A value, you will get B value. So let me take equation 1. So what is our equation 1? 35A plus B is equals to 56. Okay, so our A value is 0.9. So 35.9 plus B is equals to 56. Okay, so 35 into 0.9. See, 35 into 0.9 is 31.5. So 31.5 plus B is equals to 56. So if you have doubt, check out here. So 35 into 0.5, that is 5 into 9 is 45, and 9 into 3 is 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, so after one digit the point is there, so after one digit you keep the point, so which becomes 31.5. Okay, so now what you do, you keep B here, shift 31.5 that side, so plus becomes minus 31.5. So 56.0, then 31.5, minus, subtract it. So if I shift, borrow 1 here, so 10 minus 5 is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4, then 5 minus 3 is 2. So what is your B value? 24.5. Got? So your A value is 0.9 and your B value is 24.5. Okay, so now we'll see next. So next, find the height of the woman whose forehand length is 40 centimeter. So in this box it is not there. They have said that forehead length is 40. You have to find the height. Y you have to find. So already we have the relation here. So what is the relation? Y is equals to AX plus B. We know the A value. So what you do? B value also we know. So what will substitute? So A value is what? 0.9. Then what is your X? They have given here X as what? This is length na. So X is 40. Then plus what is your B value? B value just now we saw 24.5. Okay. So what is 0.9 into 40? So it is 36.0. So just check out here. So 40 into 0.9. So 9 into 0 it's 0. Then 9 into 4 it's 36. So after one digit it's there's a point. So after one digit you keep a point. So it is 36.0 plus 24.5. Just add there. So 36.0 then 24.5. So that is 5, 10, then 6. So your answer is 60.5. What is it? Inch. So Y is what? Inch. So that women's height is 60.5 inch. Okay. So now we'll see next. So now next is find the length of the women forehand whose height is 53.3 inch. Means they have given height. Now you have to find the length. X you have to find. So what's our relation? So Y is equals to AX plus B. We have Y here. Inch height they have given. So it is 53.53 is equals to A value we already know that 0.9. X value we have to find. Plus what is our B value? 24.5. So what you do? 53.3, shift this plus 24 this side, which becomes minus 24. So 53.3 minus 24.5 is equals to 0.9x. So what is 53.3 minus 24.5? Okay, so let me borrow 1 here. So 13 minus 5, so which becomes 8, and again one more I'll borrow here. So 12 minus 4, again it becomes 8, then 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, so here this 28.8 is equals to 0.9x. Okay, so we want x here, so shift this 0.9 this side, which will be in a division. So x is equals to 28.8 divided by 0.9. Some more have to remove these points. So to remove this point, what I'll do, I'll just multiply this with 10. Okay, it's because if I remove after decimal only one digit you have, so directly I'll multiply it with a 10. Okay, so directly these 10s get cancelled, so you will get 288 divided by 9. So divide and write the answer. So if you divide, what is so 9 divided by 288, so 9 3s are 27, 1 8, then 9 2s are 18. So answer is 32 centimeter. Okay, so this is the length of forehand. I asked length of forehand, right? So length of forehand is in terms of centimeter, which is x value, so 32 centimeter. So her height is 53.3 inch, so her forehand length will be 32 centimeter. Okay, so fine. So this is next 5 sum. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay, fine. Thank you so much.